Hi, friends. I wanted to jump on and share a little bit about some things that I've been thinking about lately when it comes to women and their bodies. And I mean, it really applies to men too, but the way that we feel about our bodies and how we treat our bodies. And there's this big movement right now called the body positivity movement. And I know it gets so much backlash all the time, but it can be really challenging to be a woman in this day and age. And really for forever, we place a lot of our value and our self-worth on our bodies, the way that we look, our appearance, how we do our hair, our fashion. And that's really just because it's a cultural conversation. And I think our moms grew up in an era where that was like really important as well. And it has us feel like we have to like obtain or be something, like reach a certain level in order to be happy, in order to be successful, in order to get somewhere, to get the guy, to get the career, to be confident, whatever that is. And the truth is that it's not actually getting there that has you be happy and has you feel confident. It's like the person that you're being. And I'll tell you from my own experience that I have been someone who was really thin in my mid-20s, and that was probably my skinniest moment. I was probably, 20 pounds less than I am now, and maybe less. And I still had things to pick about my body. I still had negative things to say about myself. I still didn't have abs, or I still didn't have the body that I wanted, or I still didn't feel like I looked good all the time, and I was still super critical of my face and my hair and my arms and whatever. It didn't get me to that place where I stopped criticizing myself. That was a different journey. That was something else. That was learning self-love. That was learning self-compassion. That was finding my self-worth in other ways outside of my body, outside of my physical appearance. And that was not by losing weight. In fact, I weigh more now, just like I mentioned before. I weigh more now than I did then, and I know my self-worth, and I'm more confident now than I was then. The thing is that's funny is that when we have all those self-critical thoughts, or we think those things about ourselves, we end up just criticizing something else about ourselves. It may not be the body anymore, maybe that one area of your body that you didn't like, it's something else. Or maybe it's still not perfect. And female bodybuilders go through that. Like a lot of them get to this place where they're like, when I get to this place, I'm going to feel perfect. I'm going to eat this way. And then I'm going to get the guy. And then I'm going to get the career. And then I'm going to feel good about myself. And then you get there and you realize that your mindset hasn't changed about your body. Your mindset hasn't changed about yourself. You still don't have the self-worth. You're still valuing yourself only in your body. And there's something more to be said about that. That's not the only thing that should be valued. If you think about what it is that you value about other people, is it their body, or is it the way that they be, the way that they are? Is it their physical appearance, or is it their generosity? Is it their givingness? Is it that they're a great friend, that they're reliable, that they're smart, that they're motivating or inspiring? What is it that you actually care about them? And I apply that to you too, like to go back and be like, what do your friends like about you? Is it that you have a perfect body? I don't think so. Does life get any easier when you have a perfect body? No, it's exactly the same. You just have a different body. And I just leave you with that as like something to think about, right? And this doesn't mean you go off and you eat things that make you not feel well, or you eat things that, that there's a lot of criticism of the body positivity movement. And I get it, because it doesn't mean you're rebellious and you're like, screw you, I'm going to eat whatever I want because I love my body however it is, and I'm going to go stuff my face and overeat and binge on candy and french fries because I can. No, that's not it. It's accepting your body type, the way that you are right now, loving it and nourishing it as well. So giving it what it needs to feel its best and has you feel best because you enjoy it, not changing it out of force or because you're trying to fix something about yourself. It's really about nourishing yourself, not being rebellious. Like, what does my body need right now? What would honor me best? And not having to feel like it needs to be perfect all the time. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to have it be, you don't have to not eat ice cream because you deserve it or you don't, or because you have a perfect body or you don't. You enjoy ice cream because it's ice cream, but it also doesn't mean you have to eat it every single day because your body actually doesn't want that. So anyways, my 2 cents, I'm jumping off my soapbox now, but I want you to know that who you are, the way that you are right now is beautiful, worthy, enough, and you might have some goals. Okay, great, but you don't have to fix yourself in order to have goals. You don't have to change something about yourself in order to have goals. You have to work on having still self-compassion and motivation from a place of, because this feels good to me and I enjoy it and it makes me feel best, rather than coming from a place of I need to fix myself because if I don't, then I won't get X, Y, or Z. So I hope you have a really great day. Bye.